Good day and welcome to this Wednesday edition of Erongo Talk here at Platz Am Meer Mall in Swakopmund. My name is Adolf Kaure and I'll be your host for today. I'll bring you the news, weather, as well as the tides, as well as a very interesting interview with the Minister of Environment, Tourism and Forestry, Pohamba Shifeta. He'll be talking about the tourism as well as the hospitality industry. So before I bring you the news, here is today's calendar day. And now for the news here at Platz Am Meer Mall. Located at Arandis, Namibian Gypsum Industries falls within the Government Institutions Pension Fund GIPF unlisted investment portfolio through the investment fund manager Baobab Capital. Established in 2018, Namibian Gypsum Industries factory occupies approximately 6,000 square meters of land and has closed a void in the industry by adding value to raw gypsum by manufacturing drywalls and ceiling boards. Once operational, Namibian Gypsum Industries plans to employ 120 individuals with a focus on women empowerment. The production of gypsum will commence towards the end of this month. So you can check out this story on our website, which is www.erongo.com.na. Secondly, the Baywash Group embarked on an exercise to disinfect local and long-distance taxis as part of its social responsibility. The group started with the initiative on Friday morning and successfully disinfected 52 taxis by Friday afternoon. So Yanni Kutsia, Baywash Cleaning National Pest Control Manager, said that this is the company's way of giving back to the community. And he added that the campaign is all about involving people. And lastly, families and businesses came together to assist the Walvis Bay State Hospital by donating COVID-19 relief materials to the value of 49,500 Namibian dollars. So the donations were coordinated through the office of the Walvis Bay Mayor, who called on members of the public to assist. The Adams family donated 2 wheelchairs, while the Rotary Club of Walvis Bay gave another wheelchair and 7 containers of cleaning products. So apart from cleaning material, the Plateau family donated 20 blankets, all embroidered with the words, "In the memory of Chadler Plateau." So he was part of the COVID-19 task force of Walvis Bay before his untimely death. May his soul continue to rest in peace. And that was the news. Do check out our website, which is www.erongo.com.na for this and more stories.
This very essential gathering aimed at discussing the prevailing challenges in the sector as a result of COVID-19 pandemic. The main objective of our meeting today, I'm informed, is to revive the operations of the tourism and hospitality industry in the Erongo region and in the country in general. I take note that in Namibia, a strong and vibrant tourism and hospitality sector is critical to the country's economic development and growth. tourism has actually contributed immensely towards employment creation, improved livelihoods, and the quality of life for our citizens. Without doubt, tourism is one of the main drivers of our socio-economic growth in Namibia, the national economy, and the more so in the famous coastal region that are blessed with rich biodiversity ecosystem, diverse protected areas with world famous attraction and a beautiful landscape, historical landscape, landmarks, beautiful and clean sand beaches, a renowned coastal line famous for its rich marine resources, fishing attraction and activities, boat cruises and excursions, recreational and adventure tourism activities, and many more. The overshadowing global pandemic, COVID-19, has caused immense destruction in the tourism and hospitality industry. This crisis has brought the tourism sector and its earnings to halt, causing distressing results of unemployment, layoffs, salary reduction, and business closures. In an effort to revive the tourism sector, the government of the Republic of Namibia, through the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Tourism, has initiated the Tourism Revival Initiative Strategy and appointed the Tourism Revival Task Force in 2020 to coordinate the national effort to restart international tourism. Also opened international borders for tourists and business arrivals at the start of September last year. The Ministry of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security embarked on the issuance of tourists and the business-based visas upon arrival in September last year too, at the Tako International Airport. This was done in collaboration with the Ministries of Health and Social Services, the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Tourism. Furthermore, the tourism private sector, with the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Tourism, developed a national tourism safety protocols and guidelines for COVID-19 for the entire tourism entities for a safe restart of the tourism and the travel, especially in the country in 2020. Again, towards the end of last year, the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Tourism, with the funding of the UNDP in Namibia, undertook a macroeconomic assessment of the impacts of COVID-19 on tourism sector in Namibia. This report presents some strategic recommendations for the recovery and revival of our sector. The results and recommendations are available now for use by the planners and decision makers in the sector. Again, the ministry has finalized the annual tourist arrival statistics for the entire 2020 calendar year from January to December last year. And the result is that 169,565 tourist arrivals only. This is a very huge reduction compared to 2019, where we had 1.5 million. That is exactly how we feel the impact of COVID-19 pandemic in the country. And also we have completed a 6-month statistics for the period from September last year to March this year. during the Tourism Revival Initiative, and we have received about 61,663 international arrivals. It's better than nothing. This is the effort we have put in to revive the industry. These reports are equally available to the industry players for use in your decision-making processes. Again, in the meantime, the Ministry has also appointed a Director of Tourism and Gaming as from the 1st of July 2021. I'm therefore pleased at this juncture to announce and introduce to you Mr. Sebalon Shikalu, present here today, is here. He will be one of the discussants. I will see him just very second. So your gray hair, like mine. Sector. Thank you very much. He's a child of this sector. He has vast experience in travel, tourism, hospitality, international marketing, tourism product development, destination marketing, operations, corporate governance, etc. So he is not new in the industry. He has been here. He grew up in the industry. So he knows most of you, or if not all, in the industry. So therefore, we are fortunate to have Mr. Sebalon Shikalu as our director of this important directorate. He has taken up this challenging job. May I commence with the introduction of special dispensation of the tourism regulations and many other national programs and initiatives. We are looking forward for the industry to support his office in our collective efforts to revive the tourism sector. Phase 1 of the strategy has been achieved. Now the sector needs to scale up its efforts to aggressively promote the destination Namibia and use available digital platforms, the power of synergy within the sector to attract more visitors again to Namibia. Additionally, the Ministry of Environment, Forestry and Tourism, in partnership with the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, has developed and launched a national strategy on sustainable heritage tourism development and employment creation opportunities at a community level in April this year. This strategy is aimed at developing strategic pillars on which Namibia will base the promotion of sustainable heritage tourism in order to improve the abilities of communities to derive maximum benefits from their heritage resources through sustainable tourism practices. The heritage strategy also presents many opportunities for cultural tourism development in the Erongo region. And as we know, cultural tourism development is a strong component of domestic tourism, which presents new opportunities in the absence of traditional international tourism source markets. Furthermore, Namibia, in collaboration with the United Nations World Tourism Organization, WTO, hosted the Brand Africa Conference in June this year. The goal of this conference was to engage the public and the private sectors, as well as the local communities and the diaspora, in promoting positive stories and experiences about Africa and as a travel destination. The Ministry of Environment, Forestry and Tourism is very confident that the message sent out about Namibia was very strong, and we believe that positive results will be yielded from this awareness creation. We call on the travel media and the social media promotion platforms to tell the positive stories for our country and Africa in general. There are so many good things happening to talk about. We need to find ways and also to find those stories and share them worldwide instead of wasting our energy, putting our energy in negativities. In addition to this, the UNWTO has extended an invitation to Namibia as a member state to participate in the pilot project called Best Tourism Village. This initiative will provide an opportunity for Namibia to highlight villages that have preserved local culture and traditions while celebrating diversity and safeguarding our land biodiversity.
Hi there, welcome back to another episode of Rowan's Reflections. My name is Rowan van Dijk. I'm an author, speaker, and a leadership trainer. You know, many times we talk about leadership and management, and we talk about all different skills in leading. I've done a number of videos on what we call the leadership formula, which talks about having a message, and it talks about having mentees and influencing them with your message so that they can become leaders. The big thing is, what I find a lot of times is that sometimes, you know, we watch these YouTube videos, we attend seminars, we go on workshops, but we don't seem to have the success that we're supposed to have. And I think the biggest reason is the fact is that we don't have the commitment. We are not passionate about being leaders. We are not passionate about the people. You need to believe in your people, and you need to believe in yourself as the leader. Firstly, in yourself. You need to believe in that message of yours. There's a common saying that people like using where they say that if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. I suppose at the end of the day, it's very true, although it might be really cliched. There's an African proverb that many people have used, but I come from Africa and we've heard it before. And it says that if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So as a leader, you need to believe in your team. You need to believe in that group that is assisting you to get to the objective. And if that relationship is there, if you've got that trust going, if you believe in one another and you believe in them, you will go far as a team. You will be successful. You will get to your end goal. So use the team. Yeah. If you think of it, you can't do everything yourself as the leader. think of being on your own and falling down a mountainside. If you're injured, how are you going to get help? How are you going to get up if you're on your own? So the beauty of a team is that we are there to assist one another. We're there to help one another up. We're there to support one another. And in that way, we become successful. So together we can be successful. So believe in yourself. Believe in your message. Believe in your team. And you will be successful as a leader. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you like these videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share it as widely as possible. I'll see you back for another episode. Bye.
Do stay tuned for the tides as well as the weather forecast for all the major towns in the Erongo region. Unfortunately, that's all she wrote, which means that's the end of today's episode of Erongo Talk. But we are available on our WhatsApp and Telegram number, so you can dial that number and send through your videos as well as your news tips. So the number is 0811 7000040. That's 0811 7000040. You can also catch us more information as well as news on our website, which is www.erongo.com.na. So many more of our shows are also available on our social media handles, which have a reach of over 1 million and over 80,000 subscribers. So that includes Facebook, Twitter, as well as on Instagram. Do go and click the like button. Do like it because it's really, really lekker. So we're still in the middle of the pandemic. Do make sure that you adhere to all the preventative measures, which includes wearing your mask as well as sanitizing very regularly, and do keep a social distance as well. So stay safe. Tomorrow we'll be back again in Walvis Bay. So from me, Adolf Kaure, it has been a pleasure. Bye bye.